Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future guitar and music-related videos. So I may sound a little less enthusiastic this introduction, because this is my third time filming this. The first time, my microphone wasn't plugged in all the way. The second time I had the mute button on like an idiot. So third time's the charm. So Fulltone head Mr. Mike Fulla requested his company products be pulled from Reverb's The New Pedal movie. Let's take a look at his post on Facebook. Regarding the upcoming Reverb.com movie, I want to address this in advance so they can't falsely claim that they cut me out and that you all get the real story, quote unquote, there. I was slated to be featured in this movie. The segment was already shot, including a little performance of me playing a tube tap echo in stereo between a couple of little fenders. All was fine, but then Colin at Reverb.com decided to suspend my account and ban dealers from selling new Fulltone products on Reverb.com. There's where they get into a legal gray area. Who cares if they cancel my personal account? That's not the issue. They take too much percentage of the profits anyway, so there's a nice little shot at Reverb about taking a higher percentage. Colin said that it was for things that they think I posted on Facebook, meaning something that did not even happen on their site and therefore could not have violated any terms of service. Technically, he is correct in that situation. What he did not violate any terms of service on Reverb because he did not post these things on their website. Fascinating, this cancel culture. So I decided to exercise my opinion not to be involved in their project. You're welcome to contact Reverb, welcome to verify any of this. Should be an interesting origins of the boutique pedal world section in the movie without Fulltone, a little revisionist history. So I can understand where he's coming from. If you are unfamiliar with the situation, basically Mike Fuller, the head of Fulltone Pedals, most famously for their OCD Fulltone Overdrive pedal, got in a lot of hot water for commenting on the looting and the riots, the whole situation that was happening around Black Lives Matter right around the time of George Floyd's death. And because he is a businessman, because he owns a business, I mean, technically he can say whatever he wants to his fans. But you know what he should have said to his fans instead of any of that? Hey, check out this new cool pedal. That'll ease your mind while all this crazy stuff is going on. Blah, blah, blah. Let's not put any of my political views in this because then it's going to ruin my company and everybody's going to drop me like a sack of poopy. So basically, everybody got rid of his products. So Guitar Center, Reverb, Musician's Friend, Sweetwater, pretty much all of the big box retailers that you would expect, online music stores and in-person music stores, the main ones dropped them. So the only place, to my knowledge, that you can now buy a brand new Fulltone product, I believe, is Amazon and the official OCD website. Other than that, you're not going to find something on Reverb, Guitar Center, Sweetwater, Musician's Friend, and there's probably some other sites I'm missing in there as well that dropped him after he made those comments. Several musicians dropped his products as well. But basically, the only reason he's doing this is because he's trying to portray himself as a bigger person over Reverb. Because 9 out of 10, Reverb was going to drop him from the movie anyway because of the whole controversy behind him. And it does kind of suck because OCD did ultimately create a sound in the 90s to early 2000s. Punk, rock, a lot of people were using them. Rock, pop, metal, decent amount of guitarists were using the OCD Fulltone, that specific pedal. The Overdrive, I don't know about too many other of the pedals that they have. I'm basing my knowledge off of that one primary pedal that kind of got them on the map and on the board for quite some time, where they were a popular company until he started saying all of this. Now you have two extremes. You have people that are never buying his pedals again, and you have people that are, I'm going to keep buying his pedals because I completely agree with him. So you kind of have both sides of the coin in regards to this. Some people are actually capitalizing on this from what I've seen, because on the used market, the Fulltone products definitely have taken a little bit of a hit. Not as much as I thought they were originally going to take, but they did take a bit of a hit. So a lot of people are buying them cheaply right now. They're going to probably hold on to them for a while and then resell them at a higher price later on, because ultimately in that scenario, if you're buying it used, none of the money is actually going to Fulltone. So do with that knowledge as you will. If you want to buy a used pedal, none of that money is actually going to Fulltone. That is up to you. Do with your money with that what you want to do. If you want to go buy a new one, whatever. If you want to not buy any of his stuff, fine. Do what you got to do. But the point of this is he basically should have just never opened his mouth to begin with, because then he wouldn't have to be in the situation that he's currently in, because people aren't really going to forget that. I hate to tell you. That is on the internet. That is theoretically forever. So he is going to be hurting for quite some time in the foreseeable future. But basically, he just decided to drop out of the pedal movie because he knew that he was ultimately going to get kicked out of it anyway. As I said, it does suck because there's definitely some history with the OCD. The only thing is, Reverb can definitely retaliate to what they just posted, because he's bashing Reverb decently in that post. And they could just be like, oh, here's the history of OCD, and here's what he did after the fact, which would definitely cause some controversy and cause some problems in the foreseeable future between Reverb and Fulltone. But at the same time, I mean, it's their movie. They have every right to put in it whatever they want. If they want to bash him super hard in the movie, they definitely have that ability to. So we'll just have to wait and see how the pedal movie comes out and what happens. Thank you for watching. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars, and as always, have a good one.